Hey, what's up, guys? I'm going to show you guys some cards that I think are really going to have a huge impact on the September 1st, 2011 format. Alright, so everybody knows Tour Guide's going to make such a huge impact. I mean, alright, the card's broke. As of the rulings right now, it gives you a free 2500 beater at least with a free search from Sangan. Well, that's just great. I mean, it's good in every deck. I admit I play 3 of them myself. So, I mean, honestly, that's that good. But here's some cards that I feel are going to be huge game changers. First, I'm going to start with some monsters. So I'm going to start with Battle Fader. All right. Everybody knows that a couple formats ago, back whenever Absolute Power Force first came out, Battle Fader went up to a $50 card. Since then, Battle Fader's dropped. It's been reprinted, but still, it's a great card. With all the destruction effects going around right now to destroy your field with JD, MSTs, and stuff like that, and just I've seen a lot of people playing Smash and Ground again, just teching out their deck with destruction just to get huge hits on you. Battle Fader and Gores alike, I'm going to categorize both of these at the same time. Both of these cards together are going to stop so many plays. Whereas Battle Fader kind of just gives you another turn to live to come back just by ending the battle phase. With Oppression gone, it really gains a lot of power. With MST at 3 and Heavy Storm at 1, you're probably not going to have much of a back row. Traps are not being played that often. If you're one of the normal decks that doesn't play a lot of traps and stuff, then Battle Fader is going to be a huge option for you to come back from those JD swings and stuff like that, because you're not going to have very much protection. So this is a great protection wall for a turn, and you're not so worried about your field getting removed. Gores does the same thing, except yes, you're still going to take some damage, but Gores is going to give you himself plus another beater to come back. The best thing to do is, honestly, if you can take the damage, just take all the small hits and drop it on their huge guy at the end. Honestly, Gores is going to be a game changer. He's going to allow you to just attack and just power through so many of their big plays if they can't follow through that turn. Tragodia does the same thing to an extent, but I feel that Gores is the more powerful play. With all the removal, he's safe to play now, and he's just that good. So my bet is definitely going to Gores as a huge, huge game changer this format. So these are my two choices for stopping your opponent's big pushes. All right, along with that is Effect Veiler. This is preemptive. Whenever they drop that Blackluster Soldier, that Chaos Sorcerer, that JD, that Lumina, Zombie Master, whatever, I can see Effect Veiler now being played at 3 safely in every deck. It allows for a Chaos Engine in most decks, especially if they're already running Tour Guide, because it puts itself in the grave really easily, and it does something good to get itself there. It's honestly one of the best -1s in the whole game, I do believe. Effect Veiler is that good. It can completely dismantle your opponent's plays just by stopping the right monster. And a lot of people forget it's a level 1 tuner. So whenever you drop a Gores or something, you can Effect Veiler that into a level 8. Either that or the token into a level 8 monster. Whenever you drop a Battle Fader, if you need to go into Formula to get that extra plus, you can just normal summon this, and then you've set up at least the light in your graveyard for your Chaos, but unfortunately Battle Fader does get removed. But still, great versatility. I can safely see it being played at 3. Alright, this guy, he's good. Everybody's wanting to play him. There's a reason why this card's $90 right now. It's really amazing to have this card back, even at 1. So easily splashed into every deck right now with Tour Guide and Effect Veilers. Raikou, anything. I mean, he's so good. While we have not had the Ignition priority ruling changed yet, Blackluster Soldier has become even better of a card because it can pop a card with priority with his effect if they go to bottomless it. Until that's changed, this card is way too broken. It will be better later on whenever they finally do change our priority ruling. But for now, this card is so good. I don't see why anybody would not play this if they play any light and darks in their deck. Alright, now to spells. with Twilight being a huge thing, Chaos being a huge thing, Defissure and Macro in general, but mainly Defissure, is going to be a huge, huge help for any deck that can run it. Gladiator Beast, Six Samurai, X Sabers can even run it if they so choose second game. This card is so versatile in so many matches. I can see this being a top card to side deck in against a lot of decks. It's been good against decks for years now. Since Chaos was first around, I mean, it wasn't around at the time, but I mean, like, Defissure's been good ever since the days of Teledad, Return Dad. I mean, it's that good. It's just a great, great card. And I can just see this being even better. MST. People say that nobody will play MST at 3. I say that's bullshit. You have extra removal for free. That's harder to negate than Heavy Storm because you can't Starlight Road it. Why would you not play 3 of this? It makes your play safer. It makes you be able to bluff. You set that end. They set something. You end phase flip MST. They're screwed. They can't chain it. What are they going to do? If they set it, then there's nothing they can do. This card is that good. It is that good. I don't see why anybody would not play this at 3. All right, now for the awesome stuff. Skill Drain. If you are playing Starlight Road, which a lot of people have opted to 2 now, any deck like Macro or Stall or anything like that have opted to play Starlight Road. Malefics, stuff like that. They're also playing Skill Drain, and there's a reason why. Skill Drain stops every good monster this turn. I mean, this format. Tour Guide, JD, Blackluster, Lumina, Zombie Master, everything. It is that good. It stops everything. If you can play Skill Drain, you should be playing Skill Drain. It is that good of a card. You should be running this card in 3 and have at least 1 Starlight Road, if not 2. I'm kind of talking about these together because Starlight Road, with Heavy Storm around, it's going to be that good. The only thing that you have to watch out for is somebody MSTing your Starlight Road or something like that. You can't chain it, but I mean, still, just because they can do something about it doesn't mean you shouldn't run it. I can Solemn Warning any of your monsters. Does that mean you shouldn't run monsters? That's where people get messed up, and that's where people get really bad at this game. They think, oh, well, there's something that can negate that. Well, you know what? There's a negation for every card in the game. That doesn't mean you shouldn't run them. So right now, Skill Drain and Starlight Road, a deck combined with these, especially a Defissure deck combined with these, I'm seeing as one of the main decks right now. I'm going to go ahead and call it. Malefic Skill Drain with Defissure's teched in is going to be one of the top decks. I can see it already. They have Destruction with the viruses. They have huge beaters. They have easy searching. And then they're super anti-meta with these. And if they happen to pull off a Starlight Road, you're just screwed. Just because that gives them another 2,500 beater on the field for free. Even if it can't negate anything, it's still free. And that's still awesome. Plus, they also play their Heavy Storm, and they play 3 MSTs. They can play 3 Effect Veilers. Like, it's just that crazy of a deck. I'm actually testing it right now, and I'm loving that deck completely. So, this is what I'm saying, guys. I think that these cards right here are going to make the biggest impact on the game, other than Tour Guide and Sangan, and just Succeeds in general. I believe that these cards are going to be the cards to have this format. Most of these in 3s, and then some of them in 2s, and then whatever is at 1, or you can run. I just feel that it's the safest option, and I feel that these cards are going to be great this format and great for the rest of the 6 months. I just don't see how they couldn't be. So I hope this was really informative, guys. I hope you like it. I'm trying to do some more videos like this, helping players out a little bit more instead of just trade binders and stuff like that. Yeah, I am into the money part of the game, but I am trying to, still play, and I'm still trying to help out players that don't have as much experience as me. So I hope you guys like this. Just remember, rate, subscribe, comment, and thanks, guys.